Hello, and welcome to the 30th part of the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah the prophet, and this is June the 1st, 2024 by man's calendar. I'm a little late getting back into this, but I did make it in under the midnight bar. It's not quite midnight yet. I was going to do it as soon as I got in from service, but I had to do some praying when I come in. Had some troublesome spirits trying to irritate me. I don't care who you are or what you think of me. Your opinion of me does not matter. And I will do that which that God has commanded me to do. Y'all mind your own business and you do what God has commanded you to do. Y'all causing divides in the body of Christ, though, with your hatred toward me. I just want y'all to know that. I loved you enough to tell y'all the truth and to try to wake you up from your slumber instead of letting you coast on into hell. And you're very anti-everything. You're anti-everything that the Spirit is. A lot of you. Claim you want to go to heaven, but you don't want to wash it with God's true people. Oh, a lot of you are going to be in a lot of trouble on Judgment Day. I mean, look at the books. Your attendance record hasn't been that great. Showing up for Jesus, I'm talking about. You put everything else in the world before Him. Then you wonder why your prayers are not being answered. Hello? Which God was you serving tonight when it was church time? Because it sure wasn't Jesus, because you weren't there. Every day I go to work with people that complain as soon as I walk through the door. I almost called in. I almost called in. I almost called in. That's what I hear all day. I'm like, for the love of God, why didn't you just call in? Don't talk to me about it. If you want to do it, do it. Just shut up. Quit walking around like a sad sack all day. Perk up, do your job, or quit. You choose. Well, it's the same with the Lord. Quit walking around like a sad sack all the time. Perk up, do your job, or quit, and get out of the way. Let those of us that are trying to do something for the Lord actually do what we're supposed to be doing. You don't have the authority to rebuke a prophet because you're not an apostle. Apparently all those are hiding in caves somewhere. And don't say this stuff ain't for today. It absolutely is. I've been reading the book of Revelations. I know. All of this is for today. We're still in the dispensation of grace. Everything that was from the minute Jesus come till now, everything that He said is supposed to still be going. He asked, though, when the Son of Man returneth, will He find faith? It ain't looking good. And Isaiah even prophesied would only be a remnant. I'd like to know where they are. I'd like to meet a few of them. For real. Are you the remnant of God? Now, if you are striving to be like this word says, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that's being pretenders. They know who they are. They know what's in their own heart toward God. All I ever wanted to do was serve Jesus. A lot of people presume that I was raised like this. No. No, I was not. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. I was not raised to believe like this. Don't holler, well, your daddy was this and your daddy was that. You don't know what my daddy was. You wasn't there. You didn't live with him. You don't know what my daddy was. You don't know how hard it was for me growing up. The only place I ever wanted to be was in church. It was the only place I ever felt safe and welcome. I wish I could say the same thing today. But sometimes when I go into churches, I don't feel so welcome. I don't feel so safe. I feel like there's people that would rather I wasn't there. Because there are people that would rather I wasn't there. I don't want to get into this. My heart's broken and I'm just... So if you do love me, and you do believe in prayer, pray for God to take the pain from my heart that's there, and that He moved this feeling that I have. If it's true, then it needs to be known, But if it's not, it definitely needs... Either way, it needs moved, but I still need to know the difference, you know what I mean? So pray that God reveal the truth to me. I know everybody thinks I'm this little weirdo. Well, I am. But you have to be kind of weird to be willing to go die in the street for the Lord. Because the creature from the bottomless pit's going to come up and kill you because you're telling the truth about the Lord and about them. Because they don't want people to know the truth. You have to be kind of, you have to have some screws missing somewhere, right? I lived my whole life longing to meet Noah. You built that big boat in dry country. You get to talk to him. My problem is, in the churches today, I see no difference between me or anyone else. I'm talking about me and the ministers. I'm talking about me and the lay people. I see no difference between me and the ministers. God asked me to do something, and I've been doing it. And I don't see any problem or any reason why I shouldn't get to talk to the ministers, just like I'm one of them. I have the same Spirit of God. In me that they're supposed to have. Notice it's supposed to have, because if they're not recognizing my spirit clearly, they don't have His Spirit. Then in that case, I don't have the same spirit they have. My spirit wants to defend Jesus constantly. And His Word. If you listen to any of my videos, especially lately, you would know that. But the two witnesses have power to control the plagues as they will. As often as they will. Nanner, nanner, boo, boo. Devil, I'm gonna stick it to you. You know, it's just one of those things, because you've been sticking it to me my whole life, so now it's your turn. You're coming out of heaven. You're going into hell. And you're not going to deceive the nations any longer. Someone tried to tell me on the forums, and no, I'm not being a busybody because I'm talking to people and having discussions with people about God. That's not busybodying. That's talking about God. That's being a witness. That's being a light. Do not come at me for this, because I'm not going to deal with you on it. Don't call me that no more. I am not a busybody. I don't even talk to people on the daggum phone. I was talking to one person on the phone on a regular basis. I'm not doing that. It doesn't matter who it was. They don't talk to me. They don't want to talk to me, so fine. But anyways, the point is, you can't be a busybody when you're only talking to one person. Whose affairs am I meddling in? The Lord's. Guess what? That's in the Bible. It's there for us all to read. I'm just trying to talk to people about it. That's not busybodying. Having a discussion with somebody about Jesus isn't busybodying. It's being a light and fulfilling the ministry to which we are called. Let's not be weird about this. Good lands almighty. People can have conversations. Or at least they're supposed to be able to. The Bible does say, come let us reason together. But I don't see any of that happening these days. But anyways, I'm going to finish this in the next video. Because this is a humdinger of a doozy. You got to hear this one.